and your fifth-ranked University of Cumberland's Patriots. Now for today's starting lineups. First, for the visiting Blue Raiders, who entered the game 14-10 on the year and 4-5 in conference play. At forward, 6'8" senior from Atlanta, Georgia, 0, Bryce Brown. At guard, a 6'5" junior from Middletown, Ohio, number 2, Jordan Mumford. At guard, a 6'3" junior from Manchester, Kentucky, number 5, Connor Robinson. At point guard, a 6-foot freshman from Owensboro, Kentucky, number 12, Kenan Carpet. And at center, a 7-foot junior from Columbia, Brazil, number 4, Lucas Vermeulen. The Blue Raiders are coached by assistants Deontay Scott and Justin Naughton. And the head coach in his third season, Chris Starks. And now, entering the day 22-2 on the year, celebrating the BRYCE and representing the University of Cumberland's Patriots. At guard, a 6'3" graduate student from London, England, number 1, Jordan Brown. At guard, a 6'2" junior from Chicago, Illinois, number 5, Jordan Jones. At forward, 6'5" junior from Lwc, Lithuania, number 11, Jonas Jonas. At guard, 6'2" junior from London, Kentucky, number 23, Matt Cooper. And at guard, a 6'4" senior from London, Kentucky, number 30, David Ramey. The Patriots are coached by
Welcome into the broadcast, everyone. We appreciate you tuning in. Tonight, University of Cumberland's Patriots and the Blue Raiders of Lindsey Wilson College. The Cumberland's Patriots, number 5 in the NAIA. They're 22-2 on the season. The Pats are going to take on a very tough Lindsey Wilson squad. The Blue Raiders come in at 14-10. But once again, Brandon Hensley, Chris Kraftic with you, Chris. As we know Lindsey Wilson, they're right on the cusp of being a solid team. They've beaten some good teams already. They're coming in tonight with one mission. That's to knock off the highly ranked Patriots.
Yeah, they need a resume win. They've got a couple. I need another one. They've got a couple. Their non-conference kind of didn't go great, but the conference play has been really solid for Lindsey, beating Georgetown twice. Got everybody's attention with the conference opening win at Georgetown. This team is really talented. Both these teams want to go up and down the floor. Expect to see a really high-powered offensive game.
First shot of the game by Cumberland's is off the mark, airballed it. It is Brown, Mumford, Robinson, Carbon, and Ribeiro for the Blue Raiders. It's Matt Cromer with a steal. The blonde bomber up and in for the shot. It's good. Cromer, the first two. Joined by DJ Jones, Rob Unitas, JJ Ramey, and Jonathan Brown.
Right when I said a high-powered game, DJ airball one from the side. But I think this is going to be an up-and-down game. Tough week for the Patriots, and it starts right here at home against a really good Lindsey Wilson team.
Bryce Brown averaging 16 per game. Connor Robinson averaging 11 per game. But what could be the freshman of the year, Kenyatta Carbon, man, averaging 17 a game. He is all kinds of good.
Yeah, really, really good player. Patriots coming off a 9-point win, 9-point win at here against Freed Hardman. Went from 8th in the country to 5, highest ranking since 2012 and 13.
Cumberland's Patriots, 6 players averaging double figures, with Rob Unitas right there at 9.8, almost 7.
Patriots leading the country in field goal percentage in conference games this year, over 54%.
Ribeiro blocks that one out of play. It's going to stay with Cumberland with 11 on the shot clock. DJ Jones to trigger this one in. Here's Unitas with a flip shot from about 15 feet. Oh, back tap. Nice play by Jones. Here come the Pats. The lob. Ramey the finish with a left hand.
Wow, I'm not sure if that was... I mean, it's starting out to be a great pass. A little scary. Great catch by Ramey, who's playing the best basketball of his career.
4-0 Cumberland. Ribeiro standing at 7 feet tall.
Ribeiro and Harry Morris is going to be a great matchup when he comes in.
Oh, check out that crossover by Carbon. His shot's up and in. Kenyatta Carbon averaging 17 a game. Brown will drive, hang, free throw line jumper, got it.
Jonathan Brown had a coach in the conference tell me the other day that he's the best player in the conference, and I said I'm glad you see it because we know he's the leader of our team, but it was interesting that this coach was definitive that he's the best player in the conference.
6-2, Cumberland's on top. Down low, Ribeiro will catch. Fumbled it twice, gets fouled.
Yeah.
He was looking to kick that thing out to Robinson, but it worked out good for the Blue Raiders.
He's a load in there, especially for Unitas, giving up some pounds.
But you're right, Morris and Ribeiro, man, that'll be fun.
Patriots won the matchup two weeks ago to the day over at Lindsay.
It was a high-scoring game as well.
93-82.
Got closer toward the end, but we mentioned Lindsey Wilson. They've got some quality wins on the season. They're getting really good play from Connor Robinson, local guy from Clay County High School over in Manchester. Giving the Blue Raiders some quality minutes. Ribeiro hits both free throws. Brown had it stripped away. Jordan Mumford, that's a name we've said a lot throughout his career. He comes up with it. Robinson down low. No good. Ribeiro the putback. That's up and in, too easy for him.
He's too much for Unitas right now down there.
Patriots and Blue Raiders tied at 6. Unitas off to Cromer, 3 straight away. Cumberland's will take that look every time. Cromer got a real good look at it. And the basketball, Jordan Mumford off to Robinson. He'll drive to the rim and lay it up.
That's got lost on their rotations there. Both these teams give up a lot of points. Patriots almost 75 a game. Lindsey Wilson 79 a game. So they're going to try and outscore each other tonight.
Jones, the extra pass in the corner to Cromer. Cromer to the middle, dumps off Unitas. The ball fake, left hand finish. No, Cromer, yes.
Matt Cromer leads this team in rebounding at 6'2". There to clean that one up.
8-8. Cromer with 4 in the game. Down low, Ribeiro. He'll catch. Missed that one, though.
Yeah, they're just running ISOs to get him one-on-one with Unitas.
Robinson drives. His shot's blocked. Here's Jones. DJ to the rim. Look at that move. Scores it.
He wanted to pass and then just decide, well, I'm in too deep. I'm going to go.
It's hard to keep your dribble alive with that many bodies, but he was able to do it.
Patriots, a very deep bench. 3 getting ready to check in here at the next dead ball.
Oh, Cumberland's catching a break as Rodney Lewis into the game. He trying to go down low. It went away. Cumberland's getting Harry Morris, Brady Bell, and Anthony Johnson into the game for Lindsey Wilson. Barrett Burchett into the game. You have mentioned Rodney Lewis into the game. Also, Bryce Brown remains in there. Robinson remains in there. Here's Morris down low. Shot won't go. Harry Morris been shooting at a very high percentage. 10-8, Patriots on top. 15 minutes to play. Brown had a good look at it. 6'8" out of Atlanta, averaging 16 a game. Lindsey Wilson has much size or more than anybody around. Jones hangs. Shot is up. Won't go. Rebound to Brown and the Blue Raiders. Robinson looking for some help. Mumford had it. Now Robinson, the jumper, got it. Back on the other end, Brady Bell off to Brown. 3 up, yes.
Brown saw the kick ahead. Brady wasn't even looking for it. And then gave it right back to JB for the long 3 in transition. This game flowing much better than our contest last Saturday.
That's good.
against Freed Hardman, where it was a whistle every 5 seconds.
Brown, the jumper, got it.
Both these teams scoring. Just defense optional, first 6 minutes.
Anthony Johnson off the bench for Cumberland. He averages about 13 a game. Johnson frees himself up for a 3-ball. That's off target.
Don't love that shot. The ball didn't get swung, didn't get moved.
Lewis with a nice dribble. The pass off to Brown for Lindsey Wilson. Bryce misses that one. Now Jonathan Brown for Cumberland will drive. Gets tied up off to Brady Bell. His first 3 up. Won't go. Rebound to Robinson of Lindsey Wilson. Free throw line jumper, yes. Young man can score it. Robinson with 6. Blue Raiders able to match the Pats punch for punch. Morris jumper. Burchett the rebound. Burchett listed at 6'9". Robinson from deep. Comes up empty. TJ Cave and Tanner Walton check in. Also for Lindsey Wilson, it'll be Jackson Edwards checking into the game. He's another 6'8" player. And also Blue Raiders number 4, Matt Corey.
Yeah, at this pace, they're going to need to be subbing a lot, and both teams have a lot of kids on the bench. But Patriots will go 10 deep, 11 deep easily.
1 point Lindsey Wilson lead. TJ Cave, who's been playing some great basketball, has it off to Bell. Cave down low. Morris collects, finishes, yes.
He's too much for anybody Lindsey's got in right now, physically.
Patriots back up. Lewis to Mumford in the corner. Mumford 3 from the wing, got it. Jordan Mumford, the triple out of Middletown, Ohio. 2-point lead for the Blue Raiders. Here's Johnson.
Call a foul on Mumford.
I mean, you watch Lindsey Wilson play, and that I think the 10 loss is very deceiving.
Yeah, it was a lot of them in the non-conference earlier in the year. This team's way better in their record, and everybody in the league knows it. The bathroom between games, and all I was asked was, "How's baseball doing? How's baseball doing?"
So back to action here. It's going to be Cumberland's possession. Brady Bell, Harry Morris, Anthony Johnson, TJ Cave, and Tanner Walton. Here's Johnson gliding and scoring. He wanted to throw that one down at first, I think. Tied at 17.
Looked like Harry had some jersey there. That's his first. It's one thing he has had a tough time staying out of foul trouble.
Cumberland's Patriots have been playing some red-hot basketball all season, 22-2, number 5 in the NAIA.
Lindsey starting the game 7 of 13, 54%. So here Ribeiro coming back in. This is the matchup we were looking for. Now Harry with that one foul.
Steal by Cumberland. Here they go. Walton, he'll take it all the way with left hand. Smart decision.
Good decision. You could tell he was thinking lob to Johnson, but he made a good decision to take it himself. Great little pick. Ribeiro was looking to see where Harry was and didn't see Johnson coming from the backside to steal the ball.
Down low, try to get to Ribeiro, punched out of there by Johnson. I mean, you've got 2 7-footers basically out there. This is exciting.
We were just talking about how years ago in this league, everybody had one.
Lindsey's got them all, man.
Now hardly anybody has them.
Lindsey with 5 guys, 6'8" or more.
Oh, Robinson wide open. Beat Johnson backdoor on the out-of-bounds underplay.
Robinson now with 8 points in the game. Tied at 19.
And move the ball.
Johnson, hesitation. Dishes to Cave. He'll hang. Look at that shot from TJ Cave. And that's 6 feet on 7 feet.
He hung in the air for a while. He just waited for the 7 feet to come back down.
On the other end, strong take by the Blue Raiders. Shot won't go by Carbon. Lindsey Wilson gets it back. Here's Ribeiro. Fadeaway jumper won't go. Lindsey Wilson gets it back. Brown, somehow that shot goes.
Yeah, they deserve to score. If you don't get a defensive rebound, you deserve to get scored on. And that multiple chances the Patriots had to get a stop there and couldn't secure the defensive rebound.
Johnson falling down, getting it off to Walton. Here's Cave. Can he finish? Yes, he can. TJ Cave will have a chance for the 3-point play.
Coach Starks is not happy with Kyle Bottoms on that call, but I will give Coach plenty of credit. He's dressed like a proper basketball coach.
Oh, with the full suit and tie, right?
It's good to see.
And Coach Starks, he's a classy dude. So let's talk about TJ Cave a bit. He has just keeps getting better and better defensively. He's always been solid. Offensively, he's scoring the basketball now, and he's having a chance to aid his team, his ability to get to the rim.
He's starting to add that element. You know, beginning of the year it was all defense. Now he's getting more comfortable and being more of a scorer.
23-21. Robinson looking for more, dumps off to Brown. 3 up, got it. Bryce Brown from distance.
6'9", shooting the 3.
Lindsey Wilson leading by a point. J.J. Ramey not really gotten a touch yet. We'll see if he gets his look here. He will. That goes in long, too. The game he had at Lindsey Wilson, he could not miss.
31 against Lindsey 2 weeks ago in Columbia.
Patriots back. This is a flow, back and forth.
Yeah. This is fun. This is what we expected to see last Saturday in the Cumberland's Freed game.
Robinson off the glass, no.
That's a foul. Yeah, you can't pass on that one.
Committing the foul
Burchett.
and crashing in is Burchett.
Yeah.
Maybe it's more the Burchett. Just looking at
Burchett?
them.
Yeah.
There's some Burchetts around. This is more of a Burchett. Out of Memphis, Tennessee at 6'9".
Only the 6th foul called so far in the game.
Ramey finds Unitas. Back to Ramey. He gets it again. He may put one up. Jones is going to put one up. That one in and out won't go. But look at Matt Cromer, offensive crash. Can't finish it, though. It's taken away by Brown.
Patriots settling for some threes today without one of the things I like about this team is how well they share the ball. And today's settling for some bad threes.
Robinson finishes on the backdoor play. Now he comes up a little.
Robinson's hurt.
Yeah. Ramey, 3-ball up. Yes! J.J. Ramey knocks it down, his first 3. He remains hot against the Blue Raiders. Cumberland's back up, but going back to that last play for Lindsey Wilson, Robinson scoring his 10th point of the game on the nice backdoor play.
I thought maybe he got kneed in the thigh, but they're working at his knee over there. He's got quite a group in attendance today. Came over from Clay County.
And a cousin played here, Kaylee Mathis, Patriot basketball player a few years back. Good basketball family. Jumper won't go. That was taken by Mumford. Mentioned Jonathan Brown back in the game with Jones, Unitas, Cromer, and Ramey. Brown, top of the key. Here's Ramey, picked up by Burchett. Unitas, a great take to the rim, up and in. 2 for Rob Unitas. His play, I think, has kind of gone under the radar last several weeks.
Yeah, he had a great game at Campbellsville, 22 points. And we say this every broadcast, but the thing about this team is you don't know who's going to be that guy any given night.
Wide open 3 by Carbon.
Yeah, no. Like we joke about defense optional, but that's really a thing right now.
30-28. Brown drives, hangs. Can't get it to fall. Carbon, man, he's going to be a guy that's going to shoot a ton of free throws throughout his career.
You know, spin move on Matt Cromer.
His first, team third.
A little update from Doyle Buell. Baseball Pats up 13-6, bottom of the 6th on Shawnee State. Won 21-3 earlier today, so offense is going up, clicking up there.
Yeah, they got the pro-style offense working.
Yeah.
The run and gun.
Spotted Shawnee 6 at the beginning of this game, and
yeah, you're going to see them put up some football scores this year for
it's
sure.
now 14-6. You mentioned softball Pats. Good luck to them down in Georgia this week. Get some W's down there. Good tournament.
There's Carbon at the line. He'll tie it up. Carbon now with 6 in the game. Patriots, Jonathan Brown. Off to TJ Cave. Cromer, wide open 3 from the corner. Rare miss. Ramey, he won't miss it.
No, just let him shoot.
J.J. Ramey again. The hot hand. He's got 10 in the game, 4-4 from the field. Jumper by Brown won't go. Unitas coming off with it. Thing with J.J. Ramey, high school was a great scorer. Could shoot it some, but I didn't realize until he got here how great his outside game was. Here's Brown for 3. Rebound, Cromer, look at that. Ramey, another one.
Nope, that one's off.
This one well off to the right. Knew it. Now Carbon driving off to Robinson, who's back in the game. He'll use the glass and score it.
You can see from our angle, Ramey, he let that one go off the side of his hand, but still, I like that he's shooting. Matt Cromer, so opportunistic on the offense.
3-32. Cumberland's Patriots on top of the Lindsey Wilson College Blue Raiders. Brandon Hensley, Chris Kraftic with you. 5 minutes to play here in the half. Here's a shot up by Johnson, won't go. On the other end for the Blue Raiders, it's Carbon. He'll travel with it.
Now we go into a media.
We just had a timeout. We'll step aside, be right back. Cumberland's basketball here on the UC Sports Network. Welcome back in. Brandon Hensley, Chris Kraftic with you. It's Cumberland's basketball. The Patriots number 5 in the NAIA, 22-2 on the season. They'll have one more home game after this one. It'll be next Saturday as they'll take on the Bethel University Wildcats. They have Georgetown coming up this Saturday and traveling to Cumberland U next Thursday. The Patriots will have TJ Cave, J.J. Ramey, Anthony Johnson, Jonathan Brown, and Rob Unitas on the floor. Ramey finds Brown. Brown to the rim, scores.
Pat's not having any trouble getting to the rim when they take it there. Again, I think they settled for some I don't know, easy threes maybe is the term. Ton of success getting to the rim, but have settled for a lot of long threes tonight. Only 3 of 11 from three-point range.
This is the matchup I want to see right here. Carbon and Cave. Carbon will get it to the rim.
Euro. Thought he got fouled.
They'll get it to Cave. Guarded by Robinson. Now off left side to Brown.
And Carbon fouls him. It's the 5th on Lindsay, 2nd on Carbon.
Congrats to head coach Matt Daniel. He's had now 2 20-plus win seasons in his career.
2 out of 3 years.
The lob to Ramey.
Oh, he tried
goodness.
to one-hand it.
That was well worth it, though. Brown to Robinson on the corner. They'll kick it to Burchett. Can't finish it, but a foul will be called.
Really late, really late on the whistle there. That ball was off the rim and rebounded, and they blew the whistle.
So Barrett Burchett will have 2. Rolls out.
Yeah, Coach Daniel's done a great job putting this team together. You know, inherited a team from Donnie Butcher that essentially was here for 2 years, and had something fall off the bench there.
It was a roll of athletic tape that had rolled out on the floor.
He missed the free throw, so worked out for Lindsay.
Cumberland's on top, 35-33. Johnson will drive, scoop it up with a finger roll.
Patriots having no problem straight line driving, getting to the rim. They need to keep that going.
(37-33). Down low, Mumford, the turnaround Jay. Tipped around, it's Unitas initially. Now put back up by Carbon and a foul by Unitas.
Unitas had it, lost possession. Lindsay picked it up and he fouled. It's his 2nd foul. Carbon's on the floor with 2 fouls. They're going to roll with him.
Blue Raiders back to the line. They're 5 of 6. Patriots 0 of 1.
He might be coming out here, though, after these free throws.
So Harry Morris and Ribeiro in there for their respective teams. That's the matchup to watch here on the right low block. Brady Bell back in as well for Cumberland. DJ Jones in there for the Pats. Johnson and Brown remain in there. For Lindsey Wilson, they have Brown, Robinson, Ribeiro, Carbon, and Mumford. 37-34. Johnson gets a screen from Morris. Johnson keeping his dribble alive and blocked out of there by Ribeiro.
Good drive. I like that take. And again, you know, make them defend you at the rim because so far they have not.
The Pats will inbound it here.
Ball rolled to the concession stand.
Jones to inbound. Morris gets it to Brown. Trying to get it down low to Morris, kicked away by Mumford. Mumford, junior, averaging 10 a game. You can put 20 on the shot clock.
Yeah, on the kick.
.250 remaining here in the half. Brown driving and getting fouled. That's a matchup you mentioned. The Patriots, probably what they're going to continue to do is
it's working.
Drive to the buckets.
So we were talking about this between games. Interesting score doesn't involve these two teams, but Cumberland U women up 11 with 6 minutes to play on number 22 Freed Hardman. That would be an upset based on how things have gone so far in the season.
Once again, Georgetown on the men's side not in action tonight.
Those games we're the Eastern time zone game today, so those games are behind us. JB missing 2. Patriots not sharp tonight from the free throw line, from the three-point line so far.
0 of 3 from the foul line. 3 of 11 from 3. Jones with the defense. It's out on him. It's going to stay with the Blue Raiders. Three-point Cumberland's lead. Here's Lewis knocked away by Jones. Lewis gets it back. Dump down pass, a great one, and slammed through by Jordan Mumford.
Like a steal and a breakaway for the Patriots turned into a dunk for the Raiders.
One-point Cumberland's lead. Morris down low. Shots up, nope.
Tough shot.
Rebound to Lindsey Wilson's Lewis. Brown will drive off the glass. Rebound Cumberland's. Now the pass in transition. Off to Johnson. Up. No, but free throws will follow.
Fouls on Mumford. Be his second.
So Johnson to the line. 75% free throw shooter. So what do the Blue Raiders need to do to make it to a national tournament?
I think every opportunity they can get. This one, I got to look at their schedule. See, I know they're done with Georgetown. They've taken advantage of both of those opportunities. Probably have to still go to Freed or play Freed. Any ranked wins you can get at this point and have a winning record in the league.
If they were to win tonight, good resume win.
They need to get to 7 wins in the league, and maybe 8, but they need to at least get to 7 and 5 with their quality wins that they have.
Minute and a half to play. Foul called as Brown will get fouled for Lindsey Wilson.
And again, you're going to get a chance again in the conference tournament. Right now they would be the 4 seed.
So conference tournament with 7 teams, how's that working? What's the one team?
One gets a bye.
Okay.
Yeah.
What an advantage that is. Inbound will come to Ribeiro. Finds Brown on the wing with a minute and a half to play. Stolen away by Cumberland's. Oh, man, that was going to be potential 2 the other way.
Yeah. Curry probably saved a layup or dunk with the foul, and they are in the bonus, so Cromer will be shooting 1-and-1.
After those Johnson free throws, Cumberland's now 2 of 5. Rebounding advantage to Lindsey Wilson. Blue Raiders with a 19-12 advantage.
5 offensive. I think 4 of those came on one possession, it felt like.
Free throw up and in.
Cromer with 5.
Cave will come in for Jones, also for Lindsey Wilson. They'll get Jordan Mumford back in there as he replaces Matt Corey. Offense to defense switch.
So far, 9 Pats in the scorebook.
Cumberland's 14 points off the bench.
Grady Bell's the only Patriot to play and not score.
Brown down low to Ribeiro, swatted away by Cromer. Robinson gets it back. That shot no good.
Big mismatch there with Brown on Romero size-wise. Pats don't have a true big in the game at the moment. Lindsey Wilson's going to keep possession. 17 on the shot clock.
59 seconds remaining.
Look for another ISO with Romero. If they can get, oh, it's turned over.
Johnson, the steal. Maybe got away with one. All behind the back. Pats maybe doing a little too much right there. Lindsey Wilson gets it back, trailing by 5.
There's no reason for that pass.
Ribeiro, he'll put it up and in. Great job of getting those points back by the Blue Raiders.
I mean, Ramey had Cromer right here on the wing just to kick it to him. No idea. And then Cave gets his pocket picked.
And Cave with a block out of nowhere. TJ Cave, here come the Pats. Johnson, his shot is blocked. My goodness, high action energy here. On the other end, Robinson, and it's going to be a foul called against Cumberland. Wow. 2 amazing blocks, one on each end. Cave on the fast break, blocks it from behind. Ribeiro meets Johnson at the rim.
But I get it, there was high energy play, but time and score. There was no reason for Johnson to take that ball to the rim. You could have held for the last shot, potentially go up 5, and you go and attack a 7-2 guy at the rim. It's just, there's been a lot of low basketball IQ plays on the Patriots side this half. Now Starks and Coach Daniel, they have been chirping at each other for a good minute. It's back and forth between the benches.
So now 1 point game, Lindsey Wilson trailing by 1. Cumberland's will have 10 seconds. Jonathan Brown. He'll cross his man over. He'll get to the rim. Left hand finish, no. And a late foul call comes in with 1.6.
I still don't know what was going on between the coaches. Coach Starks walked to midcourt yelling at Matt Daniel. Of course, Matt's not going to back down, so he was chirping back, and I'm not sure what was going on.
Well, I mean, from this distance, it could have been friendly conversation.
It was not.
Just having to yell
at
that level.
It was definitely not friendly.
So Brown at the line. First free throw up, good. But high energy basketball for sure. This is
low IQ but high energy.
Hey, I'll take this. Gets people in the seats. Both of those made by Brown.
Patriots have made some really uncharacteristic mental mistakes in this first half.
Lewis, his shots had the distance. 43-40. Cumberland's on top by 3. Exciting first half of basketball here. You're tuned in.
Some of the bigs in foul trouble. Carbon with only 7 in the first half. He averages 17. I guess he's almost halfway there.
Unitas, Brown. Here's Brown with a long 2, won't go. Unitas trying to keep it alive. Matt Cromer also in there for Cumberland. J.J. Ramey and D.J. Jones. Carbon, as well as Mumford, Robinson, Ribeiro, and Brown on the floor for the Blue Raiders. The lob. Man, that was a tough angle.
Yeah, pass just wasn't quite on target. But buckle up. This is going to be a fun 45 minutes or so.
Patriots get the ball back. Ramey the handoff to Brown. Matt Cromer with possession. Jones, he'll drive. Shot clock winding down and a foul call comes in.
Yeah, the sea parted, got to the rim.
So Jones will have a chance for a couple of free throws. Cumberland 6 of 9 from the foul line. That one falls in for DJ. DJ, 3 points in the game. Couple of rebounds, couple assists, couple steals. I don't expect this to be a blowout either way. I think we're going to see
it's going to go right down the wire.
Here's Mumford. Finds Ribeiro. Basically anything 8 feet is him getting deep right there. So he's able to get to the rim with ease. Jones keeps his dribble alive and going to call a foul on the floor. So let's just say, in theory, Lindsey Wilson with a close loss on the road to number 5 team in the nation. Does that matter anywhere?
I don't know. I mean, I haven't looked to see where they are in the arc and those kind of things because, again, the national poll has no relevance this year in men's basketball. It's just a media thing. It's really about the arc and the RPI and the strength of schedule. And Patriots are 3 in the RPI and 3 in the arc in the Great Lakes. So, you know, that would be – and I'd have to look and see how deep Lindsey Wilson is on that. But those Georgetown wins are definitely helping. I think they got to pick up some more, though. I don't know that a close loss helps at this point.
So Rob Unitas with a make on the Cumberland's end, and the Pats get an a defensive stop. Jones will drive, flip it up.
Kind of short-armed it there in traffic. Now he's got to get back on defense.
We mentioned Robinson had the hot hand in the first half with 14 points. Ribeiro, another good look at it. Knocked out of bounds by Unitas. Going to stay with Lindsey.
Yeah, Unitas knocked it out.
Blue Raiders get Corey back on the floor. He replaces Mumford.
Hope we're pronouncing that right.
Khouri.
I haven't got a text message from Chris Wells, so we might be okay.
Anthony Latessa over there as well. Shot out by Robinson. He's got 16 in the game. 3-point lead for Cumberland's. Brown with a drive.
Pat's getting good looks around the rim. Haven't been able to convert.
Back the other way. Corey down low. Taken away by Ramey. Bullet pass to Jones. He'll kick it to Brown. Thought about the 3.
And I would have lost my mind.
Unitas hands off. Brown now on the wing, gets his guy up in the air. Free throw line. Cromer with 10 on the shot clock. Gets it back. 3 ball up. 3 ball in for Matthew Cromer.
Cromer with 9.
(50-44). Cumberland's getting it back. Jones will glide up and score it in for the 2.
Jones is exhausted. He's coming off a flu or whatever illness he had, and played very limited a week ago at Campbellsville. Played a lot more against Freed Hardman, but still trying to get his win back. He has asked for a sub.
Carvin with the basketball. Robinson. 10 on the shot clock. Robinson will drive baseline. Gets himself in a tough spot. The jumper up won't go. He'll be staying with Lindsey Wilson. 1 on the shot clock. Johnson comes in replacing Jones.
Pats need to be aware here on the shot clock. We're going to get Harry Morrison to protect the rim on a lob. Good awareness by the Patriot bench. Kyle Bush over there. Don Daniel.
Look for Brown here to maybe get a touch at 6.
Gonna call 30.
6'8" over there.
Yeah.
Chance to maybe, you got to get some. Cumberland's on top, 52-44. 16 minutes to play in this one. 1 second on the shot clock. Blue Raiders to the rim. They try to get it to Brown. Ribeiro gets it up at the horn. Was not going to go. Shot clock violation, even though the Pats came down with a board.
Good defense by the Pats. Forced that ball outside.
My man Sam Lee on shot clock duties.
And testing replay. We've got to have replay available for opening round this year.
Yeah,
so
it was not on the stream tonight,
yeah,
unfortunately, but at the scorer's
we're
table.
Testing a replay for officials tonight, running through that. Making sure we're ready to go.
So let me ask you this. Does that only work for the opening round. They
no, it goes to the final side as well.
But I'm saying, like, they couldn't ask tonight.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct, yeah.
It starts in the opening round. Are they going to have it at the conference tournament?
I don't know. It's a good question. I would think they have to, because isn't that a qualifier? I mean, that's an extension of the beginning of the process, so I bet we do. Would make sense.
So Matthew Cromer at the line. He has now 11 points in the game to lead the Patriots in scoring. The South Laurel Cardinal duo of Ramey and Cromer with 21 combined points. 10-point University of the Cumberland's lead. Looking for Kenyatta Carbon to get going. Down low, Robinson contested.
Well, Harry pushed off there, but they got away with it, going after that loose ball. Robinson, the hip check to Cromer.
Yeah, tough break. It looked like Robinson maybe got fouled on one end, but commits the foul on the other.
He got frustrated right there, for sure. Well, no, we've shouted out a couple teams on the road watching tonight. Also, the track team in Louisville getting ready to go do their thing at Mid-South Conference Indoor Track Championship tomorrow. Men's track indoor ranked number 1 in the country. Women ranked number 5. So big couple weeks for those people.
Anthony Johnson gets the ball trapped on his shoulder and travels with it.
We're going to go to South Dakota in a couple weeks for nationals. Nothing like South Dakota at the end of February.
It'd be fun to fly into that place or drive, whatever you have to do.
I'm not driving.
Horseback, wagon, something. 10-point Cumberland's lead. Robinson, free throw line jumper, no. Morris the board.
Another foul on Robinson out of frustration. The last two have just been just frustrated. He missed shots.
That one probably just let that one go. It
could have. Barrio and Mumford with 3 for Lindsey Wilson. That was Robinson's second.
Look for Morris to try to get a touch here.
It's a big-time screen he just set.
Johnson will drive.
See, I don't even know about that. He got bailed out.
I will say that Cumberland tonight, that's been their kind of MO, is getting to the rim and trying to get to the free throw line.
Right. The first 10 minutes, what was driving me crazy was settling for these distance threes, and now they've settled in to kind of get to the rim, knowing Lindsey struggles to guard them. Coach Starks again.
Cumberland's with the 11-4 advantage.
But good officiating by Kyle Bottoms right there. He could have easily teed up Coach Starks. I think even Carbon was chirping a little bit on the bench. He did not. He walked away. Coach Starks, a competitor. First met him on the golf course when he was Lindsey's golf coach when I got here and as coach in 2007. We had some battles, and he gave up that side and went into basketball.
Johnson at the line. Also our good buddy Chris Wells, a golf coach over there for a bit.
Had to go. Chris beat me up pretty good for a few years there. So we were getting things established.
Johnson missing the first free throw. Second one up and in. Solid from the charity stripe, 75% on the season. Here's Carbon. Knocked away by Morris. Johnson comes up with it. Johnson down low to Morris. Morris had it poked away by Carbon. Now the Blue Raiders on the go. Here's Mumford up and in for the 2.
Really nice pass by Carbon there. Corralling that loose ball and making the pass in one move.
Johnson took it down low. Morris comes up with it somehow. Flips up left hand, no. And it's going to be Tanner Walton tipping it out to Johnson. Now Ramey with it. Johnson wide open 3. Got it. Patriots just able to tap a few balls around there and get it back.
Fortunate to come up with the offensive rebound. Took advantage.
Patriots also 19 points off of 13 Lindsey Wilson turnovers.
Yeah.
Will be Blue Raider basketball. Patriots come in 12-0 at home. Robinson, Carbon, Brown, Mumford, and Burchett in the game for the Blue Raiders. Still with 13 minutes left to play. Here's Burchett. Jumper, no.
3 Patriots fighting for that one, but Johnson comes down with it.
Johnson's a guy, after he hits that first one, he can start feeling it. He'll look for another one. Shots up. Won't go, though.
Again, I don't like those possessions. You know, the ball shouldn't stop with one guy and a shot go up the way this team shares the ball.
Robinson had his shot blocked by Morris. Now the Pats on the run out. Here's Ramey. He lays it up and in.
This team is too good a passing team and run their half-court stuff to settle for a 3 without more than 1 or 2 passes.
We have to look at that as a play of the game.
Yeah, that was a foul on Morris. He 100% came down. That's his 3rd. And that's been the biggest problem with Harry. Just he can't stay in the game. He keeps getting in foul trouble. So it's hard to be real productive.
I guess it's one of those things like, do you want your big guy to be physical presence,
right,
or do you want him just to be a big guy? It's Harry.
Well, there's a middle ground.
Sure. And coming into the game for Cumberland's, Brady Bell, Rob Unitas, and Jonathan Brown. Brady Bell, been out for several games. He's only played 6 minutes tonight, but he is a weapon for sure. .13 Patriot lead.
Carvin with 9. 5 of 6 from the line, so only 2 field goals.
Unitas, hands off to Brown. Brown, 3 ball, no. Unitas trying to come up with that board. Here's Carbon pushing up ahead. Burchett back to Robinson. They'll try Carbon on the wing. His jumper up, got it. Kenyatta Carbon, he's now in double figures with 11. .10 lead for the Patriots. Johnson will drive. He'll hammer that one home. Anthony Johnson, the big throwdown. Blue Raiders 10 on the shot clock. Carbon does a really good job. I've said before, like, you'll see running backs just keep those legs moving in traffic. He's one of those, keeps the ball moving forward.
And he's good at changing speeds.
So that'll take us to immediate timeout. We'll step aside for a quick break. Be right back. Cumberland's Basketball, UC Sports Network. This half with a 19-10 advantage. Your leading scorers, Robinson has 16 for the Blue Raiders. Cumberland's Ramey and Johnson with 12 each. Lindsey basketball, Robinson jumper won't go. That's Brown back into the game. His shot put back up and in for Bryce Brown.
Good weak side offensive rebound. Again, defensive rebounding. Not a real strength right now, this team, although it's better than it was earlier in the year.
Bryce Brown with 9 points now. Carbon has 11, and we mentioned Robinson with 16. There's a foul out top, and that'll send Brady Bell to the line.
Final up at Doyle Buell. Pats 16-7 over former Mid-South Conference foe, Shawnee State. Pats scored 37 today, Brandon, in 2 games.
I was trying to do the math. Yeah,
I did it for you.
Bell misses the front end.
after scoring 13 at Milligan the other day. So no offensive problems up there.
Cross-court pass. They'll get it to Brown in a great spot. His shot's up and in.
Yeah, catching it deep. 2 good possessions for Brown. Down to 8.
Pats will take it to the rim again. Johnson, the lay is up and in.
Johnson with 14, leading all Pats off the bench. Another going back, and they got Unitas with the poke from behind. That'll be his 3rd.
Not a terrible foul, though, by Unitas as Brown was getting ready to be in a spot to finish near the rim. Morris will come in, and Corey will come in for the team.
We keep trading out post players with fouls, 3 fouls. But Brown doing some work down on the block last couple possessions. They put in Big Harry Morris to see if they can stop him.
Brown for 3 straight away, won't go. And it's knocked out of bounds by Lindsey Wilson.
I'm going to check and see how many of those Brown has shot. He shot 41 threes this year, so only shooting 27%, but
Cumberland's possession, 10-point game. Here's DJ Jones back in the game. He'll get to a spot, put it up, won't go. Corey dishes over to Carbon. Carbon, good job keeping the possession and scores it.
Yeah, not really good defensive transition there by the Patriots. Carbon attacking the rim. Again, just kind of the game's kind of crawled to a, just really slowed down and
Brown.
Not a lot of energy. Another turnover by the Patriots.
Trying to go down low to Morris. Blue Raiders able to snip that one out. Brown's been the go-to guy for the Blue Raiders. Finds Corey, 3 from the wing, got it. Matt Corey for 3.
And what was 14 is down to 5. Patriots with some empty possessions and some turnovers, and this is what happens.
So Corey, he hadn't taken a shot the entire game. Comes in and knocks it down.
Ramey and Cromer getting ready to check back in. DJ Jones going to the line for a 1-and-1. Oh, they're going to give him 2.
But keep in mind, Corey, though, he leads the team. He's 46% from 3, yeah. 51 of 110 now.
DJ Jones.
So if I got a guy like that, I'm going to get him some looks.
Jones shooting 76% on the year.
Cumberland's led by as many as 14. By now a 3-possession game as it stands. Cromer, Morris, Brown, Johnson, and Ramey on the floor for Cumberland. It's Carbon, Burchett, Brown, Mumford, and Corey on the floor for the Blue Raiders. Carbon for 3. Johnson comes down with it, now leading the break. Up ahead to Brown. Here comes JB. Doesn't go. Cumberland's getting it back. Ramey for 3. That's good. Patriots attacking, but they get the bucket anyway.
We've seen some spectacular missed dunks this year, which is right up your alley. You love.
So it's going to be Lindsey Wilson basketball. Blue Raiders, they've answered time and time again. Here's Bryce Brown. The drive off the glass. Man, he is a good player.
Going right at Harry Morris. Brown with 13 now.
7-point lead for Cumberland. The handoff to Ramey, who's guarded by Burchett. Gets a screen from Morris. Down low, Morris collects. Up, no, not on that attempt.
Got to finish that one.
Carbon tries to throw it home, misses the dunk. Now Cumberland's with numbers. Johnson, smart play, missed it. Put back jam by Harry Morris, trailing the play. Now Johnson with a steal.
Well, they're going to say that Johnson deflected it up into the back of the basket, so it was out on him. Looked like he stole it, but he tipped it off the back of the basket and then corralled it, and so Lindsey Wilson's going to retain possessions. Great job by Harry after the miss on the previous possession to run the floor there and hammer home Anthony Johnson's miss.
That's another example. Almost an amazing dunk on one end, turns to be
goes
an
to
amazing.
the other side. Yep.
But Carbon, did you see him getting up like that?
No, that was awesome.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah. Fortunate Patsy missed it. No, Brown just going to work. Too easy. Too easy. No matchups for him right now down there.
Cumberland's leading by 7. 6.5 to play. Ramey the take. Brown the putback, but a foul called.
Oh, they're going to call it offensive on Brown on the rebound.
It'll be Lindsey Wilson basketball. I mean, I'm looking at this Blue Raiders team. I know we've said this a lot, but they're as good as anybody we've seen come here.
I'm just sitting here thinking I really like this team. Like,
they've got some really good pieces that complement each other.
And I don't know. Again, I haven't done enough research to know if did they get some guys eligible at the break. Like what happened the first semester that caused some of those losses. But
Ramey with
man,
a tough
I like
board.
this team. Yeah. And I can see 100% why they've been successful against good teams. So Ramey's going to come down the other end and shoot some free throws.
But no, everyone that's played major minutes tonight, at least maybe Brown. He has 12 games under his belt, so that he may be one.
Yeah.
Mumford was 17, but he's been there the whole time.
Well, Brown's a difference maker. Again, getting some texts. We know the broadcast a little glitchy tonight for whatever reason, so Brandon said he will immediately go home and re-upload it.
I'm going to stay here and do it.
Okay, he'll immediately stay here and do it.
Takes a bit, but it'll be up there. Here is Burchett for 3. He drains it.
Guys, this is a 4-point game. Patriots unable to convert free throws.
(70-66). Cromer finds Tanner Walton in the corner. Ramey, extra pass to Johnson. Driving with it. Met.
Good defense.
Taken away by the Blue Raiders.
Johnson initially had a lane. When he first caught it, he hesitated, and then that lane closed. Going right back to where they've been so successful, and then Ramey reached out and fouled, but took one to the chest.
So that's an example of something that I don't know. College rules, they could check and see. I don't think there's anything bad, but they could go check and see if there's anything elbow up basketball.
Yeah, only 8 turnovers, but not shooting to the level they have shot in recent weeks.
Chance to make it a 2-point game as Bryce Brown
not shot a free throw today.
He goes to the line.
Brown was 16 now, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. Robinson was their motor in the first half, and Brown has been the guy in the second half.
Brown was 13 of 14 the last meeting from the line against Cumberland. Lindsey Wilson hit 27 of 36 free throws. Cumberland's hit 26 of 36 that game. 2-point game here. 5 minutes approaching. Jones finds Cromer. 3 from the corner. Won't go. Lindsey Wilson, after being down 14, they're going to have a chance to tie or take the lead.
Good look by Cromer. Wide open. You got to knock it down.
They'll get it to Brown again.
Triple teamed.
Carbon for 3. Too strong. Jonathan Brown, top of the key. Here comes DJ Jones with a hesitation. In the middle, Unitas. That's his spot. Left hand finish. Got it.
He had a big size advantage on Carbon there and knew it and fumbled the catch, but was able to corral it and finish.
Unitas was 6 in the game. Mumford swings over to Brown. In the corner, they're going to go to Robinson. Tapped away. Cumberland's nearly getting the steal. Robinson keeps it back, puts up the shot. No. Tapped around. It's Mumford there with a stick in.
Nobody rebounded for the Patriots except Matt Cromer. It was 1-on-4.
2-point game with 3:40 to play. Brown crosses his man over, spins, hangs, shots up. Free throws are going to follow.
Brown's only 2 of 4 today, though. He needs to step up and knock these down. Fouls on Mumford. That'll be his 4th. First to 4.
Brown with now 10 points in the game. 4 Patriots in double figures. Brown hits both.
Barrett.
3 minutes and 20 seconds. 4-point Cumberland's lead. Ribeiro back in. They'll find Robinson. Robinson drives off the glass, in and out. Ribeiro the putback, that's no good. A late foul call comes in. And it'll be Ribeiro to the line.
Carey's 4th. Just came in for that defensive possession and picked up the foul. Again, Patriots couldn't secure the defensive rebound. Thought he was going to get away with it. Official Cobb Adams was standing right in front of Coach Starks and made the call.
3:07. 3-point game. Lucas Ribeiro. It's 1 of 2. Under 3 minutes to play. Ramey has it.
Well, he wanted it.
Shot clock at 10. Jones to the rim, missed it. Three-point game, Carbon. Hesitation. Free throws coming up for him.
Well, Jones was wide open. He just blew the layup.
2.5 minutes remain. This is going to be a long, fun 2.5.
Jones 2 of 8 from the field now.
Kenyatta, Carbon. Had a quiet first half, now with 15 in the game.
Patriots need to keep trying to get to the rim. They're getting to the rim. You just got to finish there.
14 in the game for Carbon. This to make it a 1-point game.
Carbon and Jones came in leading them, and they are doing that right now.
Goes one of two.
Carbon and Brown, sorry.
There's Jonathan Brown for Cumberland. Double team. Finds Ramey in the corner to Johnson. He'll drive. Nice move to the rim, up and in.
That's need to dig down and get a stop right here. Oh, I think it just slipped off his hand. Yeah. Yeah, Carbon went from right hand to left hand. I think it just fell out of his hand. Calm down, DJ.
Anthony Johnson with a team high 16 points.
DJ was sprinting up, and Coach Daniels like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Minute 45 to play. 15 on the shot clock. Cumberland's with a 4-point lead. Here goes Brown to the rim. They gonna count it?
Should, yep.
Brown, chance for the 3-point play.
That's Brown's fouls on Brown. It's only his second.
That's just a very strong grown man take there. Free throw's good.
Brown with 14 now.
Patriots 15 of 22 from the line. They lead at 79-72. Minute 30 to play. Stolen away. Here goes Johnson. Reverse jam. Big time players making big time plays. Johnson has 18 and the Pats lead it by 9. Shots up. Won't go. I know you love the reverse dunk with.
When you're wide open, I don't mind it. It's the stuff we try to do in traffic that.
Hey, let pig be pig. Wow, what a play. Brown, the crossover. Knocked away. Was it off of him or off of a Blue Raider? Timeout going to be called by Cumberland's.
Pat's going to survive, it looks like. But when winning time came, who had the ball in his hands? Jonathan Brown to go make a play.
Still time for Lindsey Wilson to pull off something here. Cumberland's will have possession. Patriots called the timeout with 11 on the shot clock.
Patriots would, if this finish holds out, will stay one game ahead in the loss column of Freed-Hardman. Head into a big one Saturday at Georgetown.
Once again, 11 on the shot clock. Brown will get fouled.
It looks like Robinson wasn't trying to foul, but he did.
So to rehash, Jonathan Brown to the line. Cumberland's, they've been good from the foul line. Both teams have been, and they were really good at Lindsey Wilson.
That Lindsey Wilson game, from looking at the stats, there's a million fouls called in that game, too. A lot of free throws.
72 free throws.
Yes.
And there was a game at Lindsey Wilson, I think I mentioned before this year, where the Blue Raiders shot 60-something free throws.
Yeah, non-conference game, yeah.
So when they get to the line, they make it count. But they only shoot 69% from the foul line, but against Cumberland, it's much higher. 11-point Patriot lead. Robinson, he'll get to the rim and score it. 2 more for him. He has 18 in the game. So your takeaway from this one.
Pat survived.
Yeah. 36 seconds remaining. It's going to be Cumberland's basketball, 35.9. Blue Raiders with a layup by Robinson to cut it to 9. Brown Still dribbling, dumps it off. Ramey with a jam.
Get off the rim. There you go.
Back to 11. Carbon gets fouled.
Didn't need a, like Ramey hung there a minute.
Are you turning into the get off my lawn
No,
guy?
I don't. I just don't. I don't like to see silly texts and stuff like that. So,
hey, right now you've got a team in Cumberland's, regardless of how it's gone, whether agreed or disagreed, playing with some passion and heart.
Oh, they're fun to watch.
And playing for each other.
They're fun to watch. It's a close group. And it's again, just a credit to what Coach Daniels built. Year 3. Man, this team's fun to watch. Coming off what was, by Cumberland standards, a disappointing year last year. Not making the tournament is not something that happens around here. And so, but good for Coach put this group together and have this kind of year, and should be a fun next month.
You hate it for the guys last year, but people like Ramey and Cromer, who came back, meant something to them, and they got their team back this year. 10-point Cumberland's lead. It's the Pats trying to dribble this thing out. 10-point win at home. You'll take that over a very talented Lindsey Wilson club. Congrats to head coach Matt Daniel and his squad as they win it. Final score 85-75. The Pats now 13-0 at home on the season. It was Johnson, 18 points. Ramey, 17. 16 for Brad.